Lord.
I look back and
We love you, brother.
growing up,
Yeah.
two men who maybe I shouldn't say idols, but that's just, I have to say, as I say, I looked up
You were
to
young.
all my
Absolutely.
life.
Yeah.
Back here, and they were ministers, and I'd go and listen to them, and I love
Come on.
them.
Come on. Lord, bless us.
God knows our hearts, and I'm glad of that. He knows everything about us.
Yes. Yes, he does.
My mom, Brother James, called me the other day, just right after Amy passed away. And we was beginning to talk about when this first happened and how she had never spoke. And then she said, I pray. One day she just said, I pray.
Yeah.
Lord.
A few days later, she said one more word that I heard her say, and I was in the living room. And she said, happy,
Yeah.
happy.
Lord.
We've seen her suffer for 9.5 years.
Yeah.
Lord.
Valerie's took care of her so well.
Yeah.
Todd has sat with her and fed her. Played with her when she was little.
Lord.
Todd, Brother Darrell mentioned something a few weeks ago.
Yeah.
You know, if you thought that Amy, if somebody said Amy is just right over here in the country over here, and you can get a ticket and go,
Yeah.
you'd try everything you had to
Yeah.
get the money to go
Yeah.
see her, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Your mother, Papa,
Sure.
wouldn't you love to go see him?
Yeah.
Well, there's a man in heaven,
Yeah.
and his name is Jesus.
Yeah. He's got that
And
thing.
he's got the ticket.
Yeah.
He's got the ticket.
Yeah.
Free.
You gotta
And
go
it's
to
free.
him now.
You'll have to go to him to get it, though.
Yeah. That's right.
I found him when I
Can't
walked
give it
by
to
Dad's coffin.
Keep going.
I looked down and I said,
Yeah.
I'll just speak a few minutes, brother.
Come on,
I
come
can't
on.
preach today. I can't. My heart is broken.
Yeah.
But I walked by Dad's
Lord,
coffin,
Lord.
and I looked in and I thanked him for being a dad, a Christian dad.
Yeah.
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 That means so.
It meant something to me, and I
Yeah.
said, Dad, I'll meet you again. I'll change.
Yeah.
I thought I was pretty good, but I found myself I was nothing, Jimmy. I was nothing without this man, Jesus.
Yeah.
I hope you'll pray.
Lord, please.
I hope you'll pray. A little song is on my mind, and maybe I'll try to sing it.
Yeah.
I can't hardly go. One day, Todd, one day, if you got Jesus in your life, one day, it's all it takes.
Lord.
That day is eternal.
Yes, it is. That day is.
See the Christians in that day taking wings to fly away. Be glad to hear the trumpet sounding.
God bless that trumpet.
In that morning. Crying, Lord, how I want to go.
Yeah.
To join the holy angels in that morning. See the moon turn to blood and the world on fire. In that morning, crying, oh Lord, how I want to go to join the holy angels in that morning. See our parents in that day taking wings, gonna fly away. Glad to hear the trumpet sounding in that morning, crying, oh Lord, how I want to go to join the holy angels in that morning. See poor sinners in that day.
They'll be willing to pray then.
Quietly willing now to pray, but it's too late. It'll be too late. In that morning, crying, oh Lord, how I want to go to join the holy angels in that morning. I sing that song because my brothers and sisters are here. And my dad, almost every time he got up, Brother James, he'd sing that song. I don't sing it very much because I can't sing it like him, and I don't try to. But I love to sometimes to sing when God blesses me to sing. And I love to preach when God blesses me to preach. I really do.
Lord,
but I am so nervous today. I'm so brokenhearted today. And I really don't know what to say except to my family, to my friends. If you don't have Jesus in your life, you don't really even have life. If you don't have Him. How do you know this, Jerry? Because I was once dead. But I'm telling you today, I'm alive today and alive forevermore. Well, what do you mean, Jerry? Is Amy that way? A part of her will never die. You see, a part of her, we read, is resting from her labor. And she has struggled and she's been burdened down for a long time. And I just believe, I'll tell you a dream. BJ, mother said just a few days ago when she called me, she had a dream, Brother James, that Amy was walking and talking and just happy. I'll tell you, friend, today, the best time of her life was if she did cry out to Him. And He gave her peace down in her soul. And He said, honey, you're going to suffer a little while, but don't worry. I'm going to send an angel down. And just the other day, we've seen her suffer for 9.5 years, brethren. But I just believe, Larry, I know you wasn't in the room, but you probably couldn't see it if you was. I believe Jesus sent down a little band of angels to bear way. You see, for the Bible, you know, both saint and sinner. I said this yesterday. Both saint and sinner, if they die, Rocky, if they know God, they still want the same thing. If they don't know God and they're dead. The rich man lifted his eyes up in hell and he asked God, send Lazarus back to warn my brethren, saint or sinner, when they lay like this, their soul, they want the same thing preached to their family, to their friends. You tell them about Jesus. You tell him he's the greatest thing. Some will have to say, I missed the boat. I missed it all. But I'm glad today. I'm feel with everything in me. I'm not one of those. I'm not one of those. You see, we read right here in Matthew, in the 25th chapter, it says the kingdom of heaven was likened unto 10 virgins, which took their lamps and went forth to meet the bridegroom. You see, all 10 of these virgins, they all had expectations. You see, they all went out. They all wanted to see the bridegroom. Who is the bridegroom? It's Jesus today. Who they all expected to see him, all 10 virgins, but you see 5 were wise and 5 were foolish. What made the 5 wise? They had something down in their soul. You see, they had the man already in their soul, and you see, and they was looking for him, but all 10 was looking. Friend, today, it's important today to know that you got God in your soul. You're all right today. Men can say what they want to, but you better have Jesus in your soul today. For if you don't have him, you've missed it all today. When your time has come, like our loved one here, if she didn't have Jesus, then it's going to be a sorrowful time for eternity. But we feel and believe she cried unto him. And BJ, I love you. My mom's only brother here. I looked up to him also when I was growing up. He said something a while ago to me when I asked him how he was doing. And I'll just say this. He said, the doctor lets me listen to my heartbeat when I go in. And I guess I'm okay. That reminded me of a little story. Brother Josh told this. A little 5-year-old little boy was in the doctor's office, I guess, and the doctor was letting him listen to the heartbeat. And he said, son, do you know what that is? And the little boy looked, and he said, is that Jesus knocking at my heart? I'll tell you what, friend, today, Jesus is knocking at your heart. Out of the mouth of babes, you see. There's little children running around. They've got more sense than a lot of adults do. You see, Jesus is knocking at your heart. But it's up to you today. I love my family. I love my friends. I love everybody. If I didn't have Jesus in my soul, I couldn't tell you that. I want you to go to heaven. It's very important today. Time is running out, Val. Time is running out. It's always say, I'm going to do better. I'm going to do this. But you see, tomorrow may never come. It's important today. The Bible said, today is the day of salvation. If you'll hear his voice, listen, friend. His voice is calling you. Come, come, come. Come, come, come. Brother Jerry's going to come and close.
You satisfy
You know,
your mind.
Come on. I can't, Brother Jerry, today.
Done well, bro.
Come on.
Good. Very needful. Lord do bless. Sing his song.
Now, just